Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Avanti Morocha. Today I'll share the information about different heat presses. The heat press that is right for you depends on the kind of crafter you are. Are you a hobbyist? Do you have a small business? What kind of projects do you make? How much space do you have available? Now let's begin. First, you must understand the difference between a household iron and an EasyPress or heat press. A household iron won't distribute a uniform temperature around the whole plate. Based on the heat press you are using, and if this is good, the temperature around the plate will be uniform. It's important to mention that most heat presses are not dual voltage, which means they work with a specific voltage. Make sure to get the one it works with your region voltage. A heat press shouldn't be used with a power converter. First, I'll show you my Cricut EasyPress 2. This is the previous version. The newest version is the EasyPress 3, which has this light blue color. Same as the EasyPress 2 is available in the following dimensions: 12 by 10 and 9 by 9 inches. The EasyPress 3 of 12 by 10 inches costs $249 with 99 cents on the Cricut US side. And the EasyPress 2 of the same size at the moment is on sale for $149 with 99 cents. Keep in mind this site only delivers inside the US and Puerto Rico. The major difference between the EasyPress 3 and the 2 is that the new EasyPress has Bluetooth that allow you to connect it to the application Cricut Heat on your mobile. This is a great feature, but I don't consider it essential. If you are familiar with Cricut, this company is well known for making quality products. I particularly like the 12 by 10 EasyPress because it allows me to do different projects. The EasyPress 2 and 3 reach 400 degrees Fahrenheit in 5 minutes. If you get the EasyPress, I recommend getting the EasyPress Matte because you will get better results. The EasyPress is not that heavy, so it's easy to lift and it doesn't take up so much space. With the EasyPress, you can make projects with iron on and the results are excellent. Also, if you have the EasyPress Matte, you can do projects with Cricut infusible ink sheets. If you follow me for a while, you know that I use a lot my EasyPress for sublimation. When using the EasyPress for sublimation, you don't need to hold it down because this can cause unwanted effects on the transfer. When working with iron on, your design can be bigger than the plate, and you can work in sections. However, if you are using infusible ink sheets or sublimation, your design has to be smaller than the plate and you can only press it once. If the material you use is mainly iron on and you do sublimation projects once in a while, this machine is for you. This is HTV Run Auto Heat Press. You can watch my review in the link above. This heat press has a 15 by 15 plate. It reaches a max temperature of 406 degrees Fahrenheit. This heat press has a pull-out drawer. I wish this drawer extended a little more out. Because this machine has heat temperature plastic components, it's not that heavy, so I can move it myself. This is a plus. HTV Run mentions that this heat press reaches 400 degrees Fahrenheit in 6 minutes, which is more like 7 minutes. However, it is a good time considering it's a large plate. The results I got using iron on were good, and the same with sublimation projects. One of the most attractive things about this heat press is the price. Currently, it's on a pre-sale price of $279.99, which is an economical price compared to other heat press brands in the US. This is a Chinese company, is relatively new, and it's selling its food in the US market. Now I'll show you my professional heat press. The brand is HeatPress Nation. This is their HPN Signature Series 15 by 15. HeatPress Nation is an American company, has been in the market for a long time, and is well established in the industry. This is a solid heat press. It is well constructed and heavy. All the pieces are metal. If I wanna move this heat press, I need my husband's help. This heat press has a pull-out drawer. This is great because it reduces the possibilities of you burning your knuckles. These heat press take a while to get to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, about 15 minutes. I read that their new machines heat faster. Mine is a couple years old. Keep in mind, this is a heat press for people with a business who makes a good amount of t-shirts, hoodies, etc. daily. This machine is not for you if you are just making a couple projects daily. This is the model I have. This is the newest version and the price is $649 with 95 cents. As I mentioned, HeatPress Nation is a well-established company in the US and is known for making a large variety of heat presses. Plus, they have a fantastic customer service. I have always gotten great results using this heat press. If you are looking for a heat press for a small business but still don't want to spend that much, I recommend looking at the HeatPress Nation Craft Pro series. I think the 12 by 15 or 13 by 9 are great presses for someone just starting. Finally, I'll mention the Cricut Auto Press. I don't have this press, but I'm sure it's good since Cricut is well known for making great products. The Auto Press has a 15 by 12 plate, reaches a max temperature of 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The only thing that is not attractive is the price, that is $999 with 99 cents. My go-to press is the EasyPress. It doesn't take too long to heat and is easy to store. Keep in mind, I'm not making projects in quantity. I hope you like this video and you find it informative. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll share the links to all these heat presses in the info box below the video. If you are new to my channel and you like what you see, hit the subscription button, tap the notification bell so you get informed every time I release a new video. Don't forget to visit my blog, follow me on my social media, like this video and share it with your loved ones. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.